What's up, guys? Dom here, and what the hell was I doing before I decided to do this video? Oh yeah, I had a scissor and it was a little rusty, so I just got some, actually, let me go get the can. I forget. Never mind. Goo off. I went into the tool room, got a can of that, and I was cleaning down the scissor, and when I went to put it back, I saw this laying in there. Nice little can of WD-40. And I thought, would this be good to clean a knife with, right? I researched it on Google for a couple of minutes and found out that a lot of people do use it, well, this and something called 3-in-1 oil, which I do not have. But they said this will work just fine, minus that it stinks. But today I'm going to clean up my Spyderco, my Gladiator automatic, and my Gerber suspension, because those are the three that I've been using mostly. They all got, actually no, this one, because this has, being that it's automatic, it's got a lot of moving parts that should be well maintained. And the Spyderco is dirty, and this guy's also dirty, and he has a couple moving parts in him. So and this is a little tight. I want to see if I have to loosen, which that looks like a Torx, which I should see if I have a tool for that. And I don't know if you can see it, but let me get the light. I don't know if you can see it, but the camera focus in a little bit. The blade's a little dirty. And the same for the Spyderco. Now, it is easy to clean, but I'd rather do it this way. Let's put that down first. First, I'm going to roll off some paper towels. I also have some Q-tips sitting here, because I want to get at the insides of the mechanics of this in the Gladiator. Let's get these out of the way. Let me do the Spyderco first. First, we're going to wipe down the blade, and these new cans of WD-40 have two ways to spray. Either out of this little hole, which is a spray, and then if you tilt this up, that's a stream. And I don't want to get a stream of it, so I'm just going to give this a spray. That's good. Let that soak in. And I'm going to just simply, actually not, I'll lay it down like this and go over it like that. Flip it over. The whole blade. There's a little bit in the corners there. I'm just gonna put it down there. There we go. Get some in there. Get along those edges. And let's close it a little bit. Get over here. And let me take some of this cotton off. Actually, let's use the other knife. Place that right there. There's another knife. And get the cotton in there. And fully close it, and get this end. There you go. Now the blade has a nice polish. Reason why I looked at WD-40 is, as I'm reading the can, I'm gonna have to wipe that down. As I'm reading the can, it protects and removes rust, which is good for a knife. Displaces moisture, lubricates, which is also good. So it's pretty much an all-around, just like the 3-in-1 oil. So if you don't, so you should have either WD-40 or 3-in-1 oil in your house. I suggest WD-40, but just personal preference. So let's throw that Q-tip away and gotta roll out another thing, a paper towel, just to wipe the oil off. You don't want to leave the oil on. You want to get it all off. I suggest using, actually no, never mind. Clean the spine. It's still got a little bit of grime right there, which I think I actually have to clean with soap and water. Yeah. So let's try a little more WD-40. There's something along the edge of the blade. I forgot what I was using this for, but maybe cutting through or something. A little bit more. And that's starting to run dry a little bit. Let's get the dry one out of here. Okay. Let's go back in. Really pressing hard down on this to get this off. Could use soap and water, but it doesn't really matter. There we go. Go back in with the dry one. Wipe off the excess. Let's see what's left. It's still get that little stain. I guess I'll have to go in. Yeah, it's definitely a residue. I can feel the edge of it. Alright, I'll go back in later and clean that. Now let's just do this blade. My Gerber suspension. Yeah, I'm only 7 minutes in. Okay. And we're going to wipe this guy down. I think I gotta start using a different side of this. So some more WD-40, let that absorb in, and go back in and clean. And there we go. Where'd the dry one go? Of course it fell on the floor, and now we'll wipe it down. Now let's get the mechanics of this. Lay down the thing, grab another toothpick, Q-tip. Oops, fell. I will just there we go. Now I'll just lube the mechanics a little bit. I gotta open up these all. There we go. I'm gonna get this. You guys, spring right in here. Should get that. I'm gonna get that too. Let's see if I can focus in. There it is. And I gotta lube that spring up too. That's what locks everything together. And then over in these hinges. Now close this back up, pull back, locks, close everything down. Oh, that's definitely a lot looser. I guess I have to loosen it a little bit though. And just wipe the excess off. One. Wipe the excess off here. And last but not least, I'm gonna polish and clean and lubricate the gladiator. I'm sorry. This needs a little bit more. Actually, I gotta polish this up, sharpen this a little bit. Look at that nice shine it gave it. stuff is making my eyes water. Wipe the blade down. Now let's get into the mechanics. And take a Q-tip, spray it down, pop up some, and go in. Open it up and get the insides. Right here. Oh, very dirty. Should clean this soon. Look, all that dirt came off just from sticking it in this little hole right there. We got a bunch of dirt and grime and whatnot. Alright, get the other side down here. Oh, it's very dusty. Wow. Should have cleaned that a little more often. I don't have compressed air in me, but normally you want to, with the open frames at least, right in here, you want to just spray some compressed air in there, get that cleaned up. Well, that'll do it for this video. Hopefully it helped some of you. I hope it helps some of you with knife care, knife maintenance, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Alright, I'm gonna clean up. See you guys later.
Popping bottles in the ice like a blizzard. When we drink, we do it right. Getting slizzard, sipping scissor in my